Good evening and welcome to Pittsburgh for Game 2 of this Wildcard Series between the Pirates and the Cubs, with Chicago looking to complete a sweep of the series here tonight. Now we are joined by their GM, Aussie Villain, and Aussie, can you get this done? Yeah, look, I hope so, mate. I hope so. We've got Sandy on the mound tonight, so it'll either be a perfect game or he'll be hauled off in the second inning. We'll be 7 runs down. It'll be a complete disaster. But, the bloke's on ridiculous money. He really needs to earn it tonight.
Go Cubs, go! Go Cubs, go! Hey, Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today.
Hey guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to the Chicago Cubs for Game 2 of the Wildcard Series. Excited for this one. We have a chance to progress to face the Cardinals. And, if we go and have a quick look, we did, of course, win Game 1, 8-2 in the end. A game that didn't feel like we were going to win, did it for the most part. But in the end, we came through, the bats got warm, and, it was comfortable. It was a very, very nice win indeed. We are sending Sandy Alcantara on the mound today. Now, if we go and have a quick look here at his season record. Now, as I've been trying to explain, and I keep forgetting to show you this, he has been very, very hit and miss this season. Now, we're going to ignore most of the stats here and just focus on ERA, which I know is a flawed stat, but it is what it is. But you can see what I mean when I say he's inconsistent. I mean, he was terrible with one start. We will forgive him now. He had one start in October as well, was terrible. But, good in April, average in May, terrible June, July. Really got good again, and then just when you think, all right, he's ready to go for the postseason, he goes and 3 innings, 5 earned runs, and you just start to fear a little bit again what's going to happen here. So when I say about him being frustrating and inconsistent, this is what I mean. He is just very difficult to know exactly what you're going to get. Hopefully we get someone that's being paid the best part of $30 million a season here. Let's go and check these lineups though. And there was a lot of debate in the comments and on the Discord as well as to who we start at shortstop. I have gone with Kevin Made because he is slightly better defensively, and then we've still got Namala as a bat to come in if we, to play either defensively. Because what it means that we can do this way is that we can pinch hit. This is my thought process, anyways. That we can pinch hit Made, bring in someone like top of my head, I forget who are some of the good hitters that are coming out. But so we don't have to then pinch it with Namala. Namala can come into the game and then still be a solid bat in the game. So that's kind of my thought process. We still have a defensive shortstop if we take Made out of the game, which we wouldn't necessarily do with Namala. And it's not like Namala's the best hitter on the team that you wouldn't want necessarily pitch in for as well. So anyway, Petey Crow leads us off in center field. Rafaela bats second at second. Vlad needs to get going. He is batting third at first. McQuaid in left field bats 4. Davis in right field bats 5. Ballesteros the catcher bats 6. Bregman at third base bats 7. Julian DHing at 8. Made shortstopping at 9. Alcantara on the mound. We just had a look at him overall a 13 losses 9 win season, a 5.12 ERA and a whip of 146. We're up against Joel Mentaply. He had a 78 games, so I suspect he has been a bullpen pitcher throughout the year. 2-3 record, an ERA of 226, which is slightly concerning, and a whip of just over 1. But if we do look at Alcantara versus the Pirates, a 1-1 record, but the ERA under 4 is promising. So yeah, well, let's just see how this game plays out. In a way, there's nothing to lose because we can afford to lose, but we don't want a Game 3, do we? That's just not good for the Grey Hairs. Okay, so welcome to PNC Park. It is going to be Petey Crow to lead us off, batting 600 in the postseason, which is to say I think he went, was it 3 for 5? Is that what that would work out to in Game 1? Either way, a 1-2 pitch, and Petey Crow strikes out looking 1 away. In now comes Rafaela. He was 0 for 5 in Game 1. It is a 1-2 pitch. And he forgets to swing. That is 2 away. In comes Vlad, who was 0 for 4 in Game 1. A first pitch swing from Vlad. He has hit one. He's hit one. Well, and Vlad is back. Oh! It is a 442-foot hit. First pitch he saw. Absolutely loved it. Didn't miss it. We're 1-0 up. Excellent work. In will come McQuaid now, who is up against a lefty I've just noticed here. So he is batting, we went 1 for 4 in Game 1. It is a 2-2 pitch, and he's hit him, which just seems completely unnecessary. So that is, and we've had to take him out of the game. So De Leon will come in, which is an okay defensive move. Not great offensively, but Brennan Davis now. There goes De Leon. He is going to get there. And of course, the concern now is, like, how bad is the injury to McQuaid? I mean, if it's hit ball secure in the leg, it's surely, like, you know, it's a bruise and it might be something that's hard to walk off, but a bit of ice, he should be fine, shouldn't he? As Brennan, who was at bat? Anyway, we've scored another run. Was it Brennan Davis? Yeah, Davis with an RBI single. So we go 2-0 up. Nice little two-out rally, this one. It is Ballesteros now, who went 1 for 5 in game 1. It is a 2-2 pitch, and that will do it for that. But, yeah, a Vlad home run. McQuaid gets hit, and then Davis doesn't like it. So we go 2-0 up. It is Alcantara on the mound. We're facing Basabe, who went 1 for 5 in game 1. It is a full count. Please start on the right note here. And that is into centre field. Petey Crow goes back, makes the catch, 1 away. Alright, in comes White, who was 1 for 5 in game 1. An 0-1 pitch. And that is well hit into the gap into right centre field. This is not the start that we wanted for Alcantara. He has been well hit twice. There's, you know, you can get a batter out, and you know, ground ball looks like it's fine, but when they're hitting you into the outfield, those can go either way, can't they? A 3-0 pitch now. We've got 2 on, 1 out. And I have a terrible feeling we're not getting good Sandy today. Velders, who was 1 for 3 in game 1, a 1-0. He hits him to load the bases with 1 out. All right, let's take him out of the game now. Just take him out now, please. Correa, who is 1 for 2 from game 1, a 2-1 pitch. Correa grounds it down the third base line. There goes the lead. Runners at second and third, and there's only 1 out. Oh, we've thrown him out the plate, so never mind. Or have we? So they scored 3 on that. So we're behind. Alright, if he walks in, we need to get him out of the game now. 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 Oh, he's in a double play ball. There's 1, there's 2. So we get out of that inning, but we are behind when we really shouldn't be. And they've changed their pitcher. Let's hope we follow suit. Bregman will lead us off. He went 0 for 2 in game 1. It is an 0-2 pitch. I mean, that's a bit harsh on their guy. You know, he gave up a home run and 1 other hit. Edouard Julien comes in. Now, he was 3 for 4 in game 1, and on that performance alone, his MVP candidacy is looking pretty good as he gets a walk. So 1 out, 1 on for Kevin Made, who went 0 for 2. It's a 2-2 pitch. Kevin Made strikes out. That is 2 away for Petey Crow, who was 0 for 1 today. It is a full count. Petey Crow gets a good piece of it, but straight to centre field. In the end, it's a bit loopy, isn't it, really? So it ends the second. We are still behind. Alcantara will continue to Hayes, who went 1 for 4. It is a 1-2 pitch, and it is a strikeout. Let's hope, if he's in the game, he does well, obviously. Longlaise, who was 0 for 2. It is a 1-1 pitch, and that is a ground ball. Made has it over to first. That is 2 away. So back to the top of the order for them. Basabe, who was 0 for 1. And that is a ground ball. Rafaela has it over to first. It ends the second. So, a little more regulation second inning. Let's hope the third can bode well for us. 0 for 1 is Rafaela. A 3-1 pitch, and he draws a walk. Alright, Vlad. 1 for 1. We know what he did last time. This time, draws a walk. So that is 2 on, none out now. De Leon even comes up. He was 1 for 1 in game 1 with a 2 RBI double, I think it was at the time. A 2-0 pitch, and De Leon has popped it up. So that'll be 1 away. Runners will stay where they are. And in will come Brennan Davis, who is 1 for 1 today with that RBI as well. Full count. Brennan Davis strikes out. Did that look like a ball? It wasn't. No, it wasn't. 6 pitch. It was definitely a strike. So Ballesteros now 2 on, 2 out. Come on. He's not having a good season, is he? Or good postseason, I should say. Series is what I was looking for. So, nothing in the top of the third. It is White Jr. who is 1 for 1 to face Sandy. It is a 1-2 pitch. It is well hit into left field. De Leon's a good defensive player, but no one's that good. And it is going to be a leadoff double. And I say again, can we please take him out of the game? And it's this part of the order that crushed him last time up, wasn't it? Montgomery, who walked, I think, last time up. This time he grounds it to Vlad. Out at first. Runner will go to third, though, with just the 1 out. We need a strikeout here of Velders, don't we? He walked last time up as well. It's a first pitch swing. It's an infield fly. That is as good as a strikeout. And it will be caught. It'll be 2 away. Runner at third. Can we get ourselves out of this now? It is Correa who hit the bases clearing double last time up. It is a first pitch swing. And that is another infield fly. And to be fair to Sandy, he got himself out of that. And we are still just the 1 run down. 3-2 going into the 4th. With Bregman to lead us off 0 for 1 today. It is a 2-1 pitch. Bregman into centre field. It's going to find the wall out there. It's going to be at least a leadoff double as Bregman slides into second. All right. Tying run in scoring position. What can we do with that? Julian is up next. He walked last time up, didn't he? It's a 2-2. Edouard Julian grounds it to the second baseman. It'll move Bregman over to third. Ken Ramirez now is pinch hitting. So Ramirez is first at bat. Obviously, not a fan of the manager there, but to be fair to Ramirez, got it done, and it's going to be, is it a double? Yes, an RBI double. So we've tied the game on that Ramirez double. I'm assuming Ramirez won't stay in the game at shortstop, at least I certainly hope so. I'd rather Namala was to come in. So Petey Crow now with a runner at second. He's 0 for 2, 1 out, a 2-2 pitch. Petey Crow grounds it to the second baseman. Again, we have a runner at third. And it's going to be Rafaela at the plate, who is 0 for 1 today. Another chance for a walk, and another walk issued. So Vlad now, 2 on, 2 out. What can he do? He's 1 for 1 today. It's a first pitch swing. Vlad has not got all of that, and that will end the inning. So we tie it up in the top of the 4th. Alcantara will continue to Johnson. He must have walked last time up as well. It's an 0-1 pitch. It's a ground ball. Rafaela has it over to first. And what I forgot to check... Oh, no, so what's happened here? So Rafaela has gone to shortstop. Ramirez to second. I mean, that's a decision. Oreo will come in now. Or Arillo, or however you say that name. Arroyo, it probably is. That is into centre field. Petey Crow can only keep it to a single. So 1 on, 1 out. It is Hayes who is 0 for 1 today. An 0-1 pitch. And that is well hit, is it? No, it's going to be caught out there by De Leon. Runner will stay at first. So that is 2 away. Longolace, who is 0 for 1 today. A 3-1 pitch. And there's a walk. So 2 on now with 2 out. And Basabe at the plate, who is 0 for 2. It's a 1-1. It's a ground ball. Ramirez has it over to first. And we are tied going into the 5th. 3 runs apiece. 4 hits apiece. And De Leon to lead us off, who is 0 for 1 today. A 1-2 pitch. De Leon. Oh, it's a well-hit ground ball, but the first baseman's equal to it until he throws it. And then it is botched by the pitcher. So he reaches on the error. Davis now, who's 1 for 2. A 3-1 pitch. Davis draws a walk. 2 on, none out. It is Ballesteros, who is 0 for 2. 1 for 7 in the series so far. A 1-2 pitch. Ballesteros. It could be a double play. No, it's just 1. Alright, so runners at second and third with 1 out. It is Bregman, who is 1 for 2. Come on, Bregs. A 1-1 pitch. Bregman up the middle. That's going to give us the lead. Is it going to score 2? Round comes De Leon. It is going to be 2. And it is... Oh, no, it's Bregman, the second run. Sorry. So it is 5-2. Runner at first, 1 out for Julian, who's 0 for 1. It's a 1-0 pitch. Julian slaps one into right field. That's going to get down. It'll be runners at first and second with 1 away. In comes Ramirez again, who is 1 for 1. A 1-2 pitch. Ramirez! No, that's popped up. Is that going to get the runner over to third, though? It just might be deep enough. So with 2 away, we have runners at the corners. And I think Bregman actually is on base. I'm not quite sure who got the second run of the 2. But anyway, it's Petey Crow, 0 for 3. First pitch. Petey Crow down to first base, and that will end the inning. But 2 runs cross. We have ourselves a lead. And Alcantara will face White, who is 2 for 2 today. It is an 0-2 pitch. Third time's the charm, Sandy. Sit him down, mate. He does. He does. All right, 1 away. In comes Montgomery, who is 0 for 1. A full count. And slapped down that third base line against what looked like a bit of a shift as well. And that is going to be a 1-out double. So, tying run comes to the plate. It is Velders who is 0 for 1 today. It is a 2-0 pitch. It is up the middle, and that might score a run. Petey Crow has it. His arm is not quite good enough. And it is now 5-4. And that needs to be the sign that he goes off. Surely Alcantara's got to go. It is Correa, who's already driven in 3 runs today. That could be a double play, though. 1, 2. Maybe I need a little bit more faith in Alcantara. That will end the inning, I think. Yes, it does. And Rafaela will lead us off 0 for 1 today, but he does have 2 walks. It's a 1-0 pitch. Sadani gets one up the middle, a leadoff single. Alright, his first hit of the postseason as well. In comes Vlad, who's 1 for 2. A full count. Vlad draws a walk. 2 on, none out. We've got to make them pay for this, don't we? They've made a pitching change. It is Ottenbreit coming in. His first action, I'm assuming, of the postseason to face De Leon, who is 0 for 2 today. It's a 1-0 pitch. Come on, De Leon. What's he got for us? De Leon, oh, it could be a double. It could be a double. No, it is just the man at second. So runners at the corners with 1 away. Can Davis drive in this run? He's 1 for 2 today with an RBI. There goes the runner. It's not even close. I mean, it protects us from a double play, but it takes away any chance of a sac fly as well. 3-1, and that is Brennan Davis popping it up and ending the inning with no runs crossing the plate. Alcantara will continue to Johnson, who is 0 for 1. It is a full count. It is popped up. Davis is there, 1 away. Alright, Arroyo, who is 1 for 2. A full count. And a ball down the third base line again. It's going to be a double. De Leon is there, but with 1 out, the tying run is in scoring position. Alright, Alcantara to Hayes now, who's 0 for 2. It's a full first pitch swing. It's into centre field, and that'll tie the game up. And now, can we please take Alcantara out of this game? We do, thank you. Alright, Montano is the new man. He's going to face Long Glaze with 1 out and the runner at first. That is popped up. Petey Crow is there. That should be 2 away. Runner stays at first. Alright, is there any chance I could trade Sandy for the wages that he's on? It's unlikely, isn't it? That is up the middle, but into a shift. It is picked up by Rafaela, our makeshift even shortstop. So we are tied at 5 going into the 7th, and Ballesteros will lead us off 0 for 3 today. It's a first pitch swing. And Ballesteros into left field. That is going to drop in for a leadoff single. We're getting the leadoff man aboard, aren't we? We're just not making the most of it. It is Bregman who is 2 for 3 today. It is a 1-2 pitch. Bregman into a double play. Oh, no, it's not. Ballesteros gets over to second. So that is 1 away. Julian now, who is 1 for 2. It is a full count. Julian into left field, into foul territory. It is a diving effort. It is caught, I think. That is a very good catch. So Ramirez now, can he give us a lead? He is 1 for 2. It is a 2-2 pitch. There is a runner at second, and he has hit it into center field. It will be caught, and we will stretch. Tied at 5 in Game 2 of the Wildcard Series. Alright, welcome back. Montano continues on the mound. White is at the plate. He is 2 for 3. It's a 1-2 pitch. A 2-1 pitch. And he grounds it to Vlad, and that will be 1 away. In comes Montgomery, who's 1 for 2. It is a 1-1 pitch. And it is through into right field for a 1-out single. Alright. Deep breaths, everybody. Velders, who is 1 for 2. A 1-2 pitch on him. Montano sits him down. Good pitch. 2 away. In comes Correa to face the new man, Lonsway, who got the win in Game 1, I believe, didn't he? So we've got Correa, who is 1 for 3. That one, though, was the 3 runs in the first inning. Lonsway sits him down, and that will do it. We'll go to the 8th, tied at 5. Alright, Frias is the new man on the mound for them. Petey Crow will lead us off. 0 for 4 tonight. Not having a good day at the plate. First pitch swing. Come on, Petey Crow. He did, of course, hit a home run in Game 1. Petey Crow grounds it to the first baseman. Continues an off day for him. Rafaela, who is 1 for 2. It is a full count. And I think that's a 3rd walk of the game for Sadani Rafaela. He is at first, and it is Vlad on the mound. He is at the plate, I should say. Vlad on the mound would be a problem, wouldn't it? It's a full count. He's 1 for 2. Got a couple of walks in there. This time he's hit to a double play, and we'll go to the bottom of the 8th, tied at 5. Johnson to face Lonsway. He is 0 for 2. It is a 2-1 pitch. And that should be easy for Rafaela. That is 1 away. In comes Arroyo, who is 2 for 3. It is an 0-1 pitch. It is not good. It is deep. It's very deep. It is 6-5, and we are going to need a run in the top of the ninth, or we are going to a game 3. 413 feet. Lonsway did it for us in game 1, not in game 2, and Hayes comes in, who is 1 for 3. Now, his hit tied it up last time up. This time, that's a really good pitch, and he strikes out for 2 away. It's Longley's coming in, who is 0 for 2. A 2-2 pitch. Can we end the inning? Yes, we can. And we need at least a run. It is Ponce de Leon even to lead us off. He is 0 for 3 today. It is a 1-0 pitch. De Leon into left field. It's going to drop in. So we do have the tying run aboard. And it is Brennan Davis now who is 1 for 3. It's an 0-1 pitch. Come on, Davis. Brennan Davis. Oh, it's going to be caught in. Oh, he's dropped it. The pressure, the pressure. Center field has dropped the sitter. And just like that, no one out. Runners at second and third. Can Ballesteros make them pay for that error? We have to. We have to make them pay. Ballesteros is only 1 for 4. It's an 0-2 pitch. Ballesteros strikes out. It is Bregman who is 2 for 4. Come on, Breggers. It's a 3-1. Bregman. Oh, there's 2 away. And there's... Oh, we need a run. It is Julian. We can't stuff this up, can we? They've walked him. They've walked him to get to Ramirez. Oh, it's 2 out bottom of the ninth stuff, isn't it? Loaded bases. Come on, Pedro. You've been dreaming of this your whole life. It's a first pitch swing. Come on, Pedro. If you've got something, cross it. Pedro's popped it up. Oh, and we've lost. How did we not score at least 1? So, tied at 1. I think if we've learnt one thing from that game, Sandy Alcantara is no longer on the playoff roster. If the season does go beyond this, I don't think we can keep him. He's just not doing it for us. I think we saw enough from Kevin Maid there, and the fact that he was pinch hit out at the earliest opportunity. I think we have to go with Namala. The manager clearly does not want him in these lineups. So I think we have to do that, use him as a defensive sub. Game 3 for us will be pitched by Murals. Now, he's done very well so far this season. He is in a hot streak of form as well. So he's the man that's going to be going game 3. Now, the injury to McQuaid is a bruised calf, 3 days. You're playing, mate, I think is the easiest way to say that. Influence on running. Do we DH him and take Julian out of the lineup? De Leon can come in and play that position defensively, and that's absolutely fine. We're up against the right-hander, so that suggests we do want McQuaid perhaps and not Julian. These are actually right-hand numbers for the season, so 251, 276. If you have a thought, let me know. My initial instinct is that we've got to play McQuaid. He's just been the leader of this team for so long. I wouldn't feel comfortable not playing him, I don't think. But anyway, that's all for next time. We do have a deciding game 3 because it's us. Why wouldn't we? Until then, guys, I've been Aussie Bill. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.